I liked our team both games. I think that we have a lot to get better at still this time of the year, but at the same point in time, good teams respond to adversity and to not playing well. We didn't play good against Boston College. Had to go right back into Boston and play a good Boston University team on the road. So we did a real good job in that game, especially in the first and third periods, a little sloppy in the second. But overall, that was a good road victory against a good team. And then Saturday was a potential trap game against Sacred Heart after just beating them soundly the weekend before. They didn't play Friday. We're coming off a road win, a good road win, and I don't think we were great in the last 30 minutes of that game, but we started the game really well. And our older guys, Tenorti, Higgs, Rogic line was tremendous all weekend. Obviously, Ryan Haggerty had a great start to the game, and we came out with a lot of good intentions in the first 20 minutes. We were physical, we were hard, we dominated, we got a 3-0 lead, and that's what we needed to do to make sure we had that game in control.
We saw the line change up after the BC game, and that's kind of stuck with the weekend. Are you happy with kind of the combinations that were working there, or are you still kind of tinkering?
I don't know if the coach is ever happy. But what I didn't feel we had in the BC game was a line that could settle us down and give us some maturity in big moments. And that's why I put our three seniors together. We went to, there are three captains. I went to breakfast with them last week, and I just really like what those three guys are about right now. I like how they're playing, and I like the maturity to their game. And so that was the intent of that line, and I thought they were tremendous this weekend. Gave us great presence, scored in both games, scored early in both games, and I thought that line did exactly what your senior line should do for you. So, the other lines are still trying to get good chemistry, and we've had some injuries and some adjustments, and I think that the Neal line with Bubella and Zaleski certainly could be stronger than it was this past weekend. I don't think those three were at their best this past weekend. So we need more from the three of them. But other than that, I thought the lines did some good things.
And Scott Diebold continued to play well. He's allowed one goal, I guess, in each of his appearances, although one was a relief spot. What are your thoughts on his play?
He's done a nice job. I thought he looked good in the Boston College game. I thought he looked good in the St. Mary's game as well, where in that exhibition game. And, at this time last year, he probably looked like our number one. He and Bryce were splitting, but he looked like our number one. And he stubbed his toe and struggled a little bit, but we were struggling. And then Jason put a stranglehold on it. And Scotty's worked hard and to put himself in position to be ready when called on. And I think that none of the coaching staff or his teammates were surprised at the way he played. He's very good in practice. He's really competitive. He's a hard worker. His teammates love him. And I thought he did a good job this weekend. He went into and was really good in the second period at Boston University and gave us an opportunity to hold that lead going into the third. And then, he wasn't dramatically tested in the Sacred Heart game, but I think what's important is that he didn't give up any weak ones. He didn't give up any early ones to give them life and give them momentum. So, right now Scotty's played very well. He's played as we expected him to play. This isn't anything above his level. He has things he needs to get better at, like the whole team does, but I think our team and our staff has a lot of confidence in him.
Looking ahead to this weekend, another test, another top 20 team, New Hampshire, comes in. They've had some tough opponents themselves, so what do you know about them coming in?
Well, I don't know a dramatic amount about them, and I think it's too early in the season to start seeing tendencies in individual teams this year. But they have team tendencies throughout their career, through history for Dickie Millie teams, and that is they're very good in transition. They're really good on the rush, probably similar to Yale and Boston College in that way. And so if you give them transition opportunities, they make you look bad in a hurry. They have talented, fast group of forwards. Their D-core is offensive-minded, a little different in offensive-minded. They're not like the Nick Balin types. They have a bigger, not quite as good of a skating defensive core, but it's a big, mobile, puck-moving D-core that's very talented, especially with like Nodal and Augusta and Van Riemsdyk look real good back in the blue line. And they've had a tough schedule. They've had Clarkson, who's off to a good start. They beat Clarkson. Then they had Minnesota, Michigan. So they've had 4 demanding games. So you don't put a lot of stock in their record. They're going to be a top 15, top 10 team when it's all said and done. It's going to be a stiff challenge for us, and this will be their first game on NHL ice sheet. They play on Olympic size ice at home. They had 2 games at Minnesota on Olympic size ice. So Olympic size ice games aren't quite as physical as NHL game size ice sheets are, and that's our team when we're playing our best. So we need to make sure that we're a physical team, we're a hard team, and we're not giving them transition offensive chances.
Not that you're looking ahead at all, but does this weekend here with Harvard being on Tuesday, does that kind of play into your planning as far as the whole weekend goes, like as a weekend?
It's a good question. We don't think about that right now as a team. We haven't talked anything about it. But yeah, as a coaching staff, you know that. We gave the guys Wednesday off to make sure that we had rest for Saturday, but also being cognizant of what's coming on Tuesday. And then because of the Wednesday off, instead of having Sunday off, we'll have a light workout on Sunday. Most likely we'll not skate, but we'll bring the guys together and have a little bit of a flush workout so we can be good on Monday in preparation for Tuesday. So, we certainly as a coaching staff are prepared and planning ahead for that. But at the same time, all of our energy and focus is on New Hampshire right now.